Halloween this year, it's gonna suck. Because all of these Halloween costume ideas slideshows that I'm seeing on TikTok are some of the lamest things I've ever seen in my life. Firstly, they suggest laboobos. You just need to wear a pair of simple, fluffy animal ear headbands with some colourful slippers. And magically, people will know exactly what you are. Or, and hear me out here, you could just go as a goddamn labubu. Like, these things are ugly as hell. But if you insist on this being your costume, instead of wearing a mini skirt, you could try wearing a little bit of face paint to give yourself the illusion of their sharp teeth. No? Instead of wearing a plain cami top, you could try finding a furry bodysuit to wear to make yourself look like the actual plush. No? Like, that would actually be a recognizable labubu costume. Damn, y'all are boring. Then they give us inspiration to dress as Bluey and Bingo, again in simple plain colored cami tops, raggedy gym shorts, and yet again, a pair of animal ear headbands so people aren't completely lost as to what you're supposed to be. This is not a costume. This is an outfit you wear to work out. If you wear this on Halloween, not one single person that you encounter will even attempt to ask what you're supposed to be or if you're wearing a costume because they won't know that you're even wearing a costume. Oh, but Hayley, I'm wearing the dog ears. Should be obvious. Okay, so with that mindset, if I go to a wedding wearing my pajamas, that's totally okay. Because at least I'm wearing nice shoes, right? Like, at least I have the shoes. Like, that's not how that works. And I don't even know what this is supposed to be. They say that this is, quote, all American, but it's just sports jerseys, jeans, laptops, leggings, and long sleeve shirts. What is going on here? Okay, number one, if you and your friends go out trick-or-treating or you go to a Halloween party in these costumes, people will look at you, then they will frown in confusion, and then they will proceed to approach you and ask why you're not in costume and why you would come in your everyday clothes instead of a costume. At least with the previous costumes that I was ragging on, at the very least, they were wearing animal ear headbands to indicate that they were dressed as something, okay? But here, you may as well not even dress up if you're gonna do something like this, because you're not dressed up. What exactly is fun about this? Why would you even want to do this? How on earth are they gonna be able to describe what they're wearing when they inevitably get asked? Kelsey, why did you come to the party in your clothes? What? You can't tell? I'm not in my clothes, silly. I'm in my costume. You are? Duh! Come on, guess what I am. It's so easy. You'll get it on the first go, I promise. Can I have a hint? Oh my god, it's not that hard. I'm all American, sweetie. Oh, god. I mean, yeah. What does that mean exactly? What is that? And lastly, what the hell does all American even mean? You're telling me you don't think people from other countries dress like this? Dude, I can literally leave my house right now and walk 10 steps, literally 10 steps in whatever direction and see almost every single person in view wearing an outfit similar to this. And clearly I'm not American. I'm Australian. If you wanted to do something all American, then be Homelander from The Boys. Because at least he's got, you know, an entire American flag on his back. God, I'm sorry, but costumes like this don't even deserve any candy on Halloween. I don't care if that's harsh. Put a little bit more effort in. Next, we have part 1 of Halloween costume ideas. Unfortunately, because I wish this didn't have more than one part. Because they suggest Roblox. Like, not the characters, but the Roblox app itself for somebody to wear on Halloween. If somebody wanted to do Roblox on Halloween, they should try to replicate what Kanye West and Lil Pump did in the I Love It music video. Because that's funny. That's interesting. That's easily identifiable. If you have plans to go out with your friends on Halloween and you get changed into a pair of denim shorts with a plain black shirt that has the Roblox app logo on it, just imagine the kind of lost and confused looks that will be directed towards you. Because that's like if somebody said they were going as a Fortnite character for Halloween and you expect them to show up dressed like Bright Bummer or Skull Trooper. Hell, maybe even Jonesy. But instead, they rock up in a t-shirt with the Fortnite iPhone app logo on it. Why are we dressing as apps? Then someone uploaded this slideshow that said this was a 2025 edition. So I assumed that I would see something scary inspired by the Sinners movie or a character from Superman. But no, they show a modernized and aestheticized version of Indiana Jones that looks like a cute outfit you see on Pinterest. Can somebody explain to me why we're trying to clean girlify Halloween costumes for Halloween? You can literally wear this exact outfit on any day of the year and not raise a single eyebrow. Like, you could wear this on a random day in April and nobody will look at you funny. And they'll especially not even think that you're in costume. This is absurd. Stay home if you're gonna do something this dull. I don't give a damn. And it's like what I was saying about the Roblox costume earlier. In this slideshow for costumes for groups of 4, they give us ideas to dress as superheroes or Bratz dolls, which are great ideas. But the way this person wants those costumes executed is just mundane and disappointing. If you want to be Batman, don't wear a white shirt with Batman's logo on it and a golden sequin skirt, because that's not what Batman wears. You look like a Batman fan, so just go as Batman himself. You will look so much cooler. And instead of getting you and your group of girlfriends to wear white shirts with different colored Bratz logos on them, with, again, matching sequin skirts, just go as actual Bratz dolls. How memorable and iconic would that be? That group picture would kill. I don't even... Why? And this Ghostbusters one just makes me especially sad. And for some reason, I can't even explain why. Like, it's just so lifeless. If I had to guess, I think this one in particular makes me more sad than the others, is simply just because Ghostbusters has been a very popular choice on Halloween for decades at this point. Like, instead of wearing a black t-shirt with a Ghostbusters logo on it so that you can wear a short little skirt, why not just go as an actual Ghostbuster? Put the tan jumpsuit on. Make a bulky homemade proton pack to put on your back for the night. Wear the big gloves and the silly goggles. Don't be embarrassed to go as an actual superhero or an actual Bratz doll or an actual Ghostbuster, and just do it, because it's so much livelier than whatever people on TikTok are suggesting you do. And in their follow-up video for costume ideas for groups of 6, they included quite possibly the most boring, the most lazy, most low-effort costume in this entire video, which is a group of college frat boys. That's it. That's the costume.
I am disgusted.
If I go down to my local Woolies, there's a girl in there, she's wearing that outfit, literally. So do you guys want to go to the club on Halloween and make it look like we quite literally just rolled off of our mattresses while looking like we've not stood up to even go to the bathroom all day, and just throw on some matching hats to be like, what? I don't know, a college frat boy or something? I don't know. Stay at home, please. For the love of God, I'm begging you. Being a college frat boy with your friends could be an absolutely hilarious and wildly amusing costume if you actually put some damn heart into it. Get the ridiculous colored dress shirts. Get the ridiculous colored jorts. Wear the bow ties and the golf visors and the backwards caps and the red cups and the pilot glasses. Let yourself look goofy for a night, because I can promise you, when you look back on that picture of you and your friends looking silly, the memories will be a lot fonder than dressing in grey sweatpants. And at this point, I feel like I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but if you want to be a Disney princess, then go as the actual Disney princess themselves. You know, with a gown that they all wear and a tiara that they all wear. Don't just get a random ass corset with a random ass skirt so that nobody can even recognize what Disney princess you're even going as. This is maddening to me. Like, do you even want to be a Disney princess? Or do you just want to wear that $5 Shein corset to show off your body for the night? Get out of my face. I can't do this anymore. Don't go as a princess if you don't want to be a princess. Because I can't imagine being like, oh my God, you know what? I think I want to go as Cinderella or Aurora, and then not wanting to get the gown or wear a tiara. Like, why would you intentionally make your costume boring? And this one makes me just as angry, because this is supposed to be a trio costume for Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots. And who's surprised? It's yet another outfit with skirts and the additional head accessory to your regular boring outfit, so that people aren't completely lost as to who you're supposed to be. Although I doubt the headband would help them much. Because again, like I keep saying, without that goddamn headband, which I want to get all headbands right now and just snap them in half. Crush them with my bare hands. I'm sick of seeing these goddamn headbands. Without the headband, you would just be in a regular, everyday outfit that could be worn anytime, any place, anywhere. Please, can we just forget about trying to look hot for one day? One! And just start being canonically accurate? At least somewhat. It is genuinely starting to boil my blood, because it's like y'all don't even want to dress up at all. So I don't even understand why you'd try to celebrate Halloween if you're not gonna wear anything different that you wouldn't already wear in your everyday life. This is what you guys are gonna look like on October 31st at this point. I'm not even exaggerating. Just walking around in clothes from Target that you bought in May, demanding candy from people despite not trying at all to earn it. I think that should be a new rule for Halloween. I think people should only get candy if they try with their costumes. Otherwise, what are you doing? Why do you think you deserve a Snickers bar? Because if you think that a parent is gonna open their door when you knock on it and say trick or treat and give you free chocolate bars like Kit Kats and Reese's Pieces cups when you're dressed in clothes from Shein and passing it off as a vampire and a werewolf just because you're wearing their stereotypical colors? Vampires like blondes. Let me wear red. Werewolves are grey. Let me wear grey. If you think you deserve their candy that they bought with their hard-earned money for that, you got another thing coming. Because they will turn you away, or at least they should, deservedly. But the torture just goes on and on and on. Because this person suggests a duo costume be Dubai chocolate, where one person dresses in a brown singlet and a pair of brown slacks and brown sneakers, and the person going as the pistachio filling will simply just wear a green dress and black sneakers. Y'all are taking the piss at this point. And I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Hot take. You can't just throw the first boring outfit that you see in your closet and call it a costume. That's not how Halloween works, babe. You can't just throw on a brown outfit and go, guys, I'm chocolate, I'm Dubai chocolate. Why would you even want to be Dubai chocolate? Jesus Christ, y'all are wanting to be micro trends for food for Halloween. We are doomed. Doomed! And this might be just as bad, if not worse, because they also suggest you dress as Gru and his minions from Despicable Me. Again, another costume idea with plenty of potential to be fantastic. But they want you to wear a hoodie, leggings, jeans, and shirts. Plain shirts. Nobody will understand this reference if you do some lame ass trash like this and not even give it any justice. Guys, look at the endless possibilities of this costume that you could do. Like, being a minion is one of the most versatile, customizable costumes in history. And yet, you can't be bothered to do any of this in any capacity. You'd think that with the technology that is at our disposal now, that people didn't have 30, 40 years ago, that our costumes would become so much more creative and in depth than previous generations was. But nope, that doesn't seem to be the case at all. Because people in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s were doing leagues better than whatever it is we're all currently doing right now. And that is shameful. We have regressed. Lastly, and finally, lastly, because I'm not sure I could do much more of this video as I'm genuinely losing my absolute mind. They legitimately want to look me dead in my eyes and tell me that wearing red flannel pajama pants, a white jacket, and a black crop top is good enough to wear to look like Jeff the Killer and freaking Slender Man. Do you know how easy it is to be Slender Man? Literally all you have to do is wear a white bodysuit, like one that goes over your head, and a black suit.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
That is it. That is literally all you have to wear to be Slender Man. It is almost laughably simple to be Slender Man, and yet y'all still can't be bothered to do that. Why even be Slender Man? And then they have the nerve to say that wearing a pair of blue jeans and wearing a light green shirt of any variation really makes you a zombie. You know what you could do, guys? Thrift some clothes, okay? Cut them up, put some holes in them, rub them in dirt, and soak them in some fake blood. Boom, there you go, zombie. How hard is that to do? If you don't want to do all that, then don't be a zombie. Simple maths. Just go to your Halloween party and admit to everybody that you didn't try. Because you didn't. And lastly, but not least, because you can find many of these kinds of slideshows on TikTok, if you dress in a pair of jeans and a plain sweatshirt, then congratulations! You are the world's laziest Squid Games contestant. You know what's just insulting about this final costume? Like what really feels like you're being flipped off? The fact that the Squid Games contestant costume is already lazy enough as is. Like, it is just a white shirt with a number on it, a matching jacket with your matching number on it, and matching pants. And y'all are still too lazy to wear that. Guys, I am scared, legitimately scared for the future of Halloween if this is what people on TikTok are gonna be wearing this year. Like, we may as well just not even have Halloween anymore. Clearly y'all don't. So what are we doing here? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Mwah. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. I never say YouTube video. I only ever say video. What? Bye, guys. Oh, and also, I don't know if you noticed, but I got a microphone. Oh my God. So let me know if the sound is better or if it's worse. Because it might just be louder, right? It probably is.